But he's not going to walk into Congress. This is not a cakewalk. This is not a cakewalk. The volunteers in here, the people on his team, all of you, this is not a cakewalk. And I'm telling you, the election, this last election, they stole this last election. You don't believe me? Believe me, they're going to be doing the same damn thing come this next time. Election for me, and what Jarome talked about, election integrity or election security is my number one issue, and it's the number one issue in this country right now. Everybody knows, the Democrats know, right, the left, or whatever you want to call them. They all know what happened on the 3rd of November. Our problem, the Republican establishment, which I'm sick and tired of, I'm sick and tired of it, because they're not standing up, not for President Trump, for this country. They're not standing up for this country. Don't stand there or sit there on your rear end and tell me that there was no election fraud. Look at what we just learned from Arizona. I mean, unbelievable. The level of fraud in Arizona, 700 plus thousand votes that were never requested were voted. That's just one. So when people talk about conspiracy theories, it's a conspiracy. It is definitely a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy to steal this country. We're not talking about a two-party system anymore. We're talking about conservative Americans who love this country, who believe all the things that Jarome just rattled off, plus more. And we're talking about socialists, Marxists, and communism. Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with color. Has nothing to do with color. It has everything to do with the Marxist ideology. So don't let these people get away with it. Do not sit on your rear end. Do not sit in your couch at home and complain. Instead of having 3 people go to a school board to gripe about critical race theory, have 3,000 people go to the school board. I'm serious. I'm telling you, I've never been more serious in my life. If you're looking at a guy that could have just said, you know what? I'm done, man. I am done. They've taken their chunk of meat out of me, and they tried. They should have buried me. And they know it. They know it. And I don't mind. Don't feel sorry for me. People come up to me all the time and say, I'm so sorry of what they did to you. I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel sorry for the people in this country. They didn't go after the National Security Advisor of the United States of America. They didn't go after the president, a duly elected president of the United States of America. They went after the American people. There's not 50%. There's not 50% of this country that voted for the administrator in the White House. There's not.
No way.
There's no way in the world. No way in the world. The guy barely got through the primaries. His second, right?
Iowa.
His second, Kamala, she had to drop out of the primaries because she couldn't get a percent. So, for all the people, and I know, I love it because the media will relentlessly go after me. And I say, bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, this is for Jarome. This is for Jarome and your family. They are going to try to define you. Like all the names that you called yourself, you're going to see it all. Or they won't talk about you at all. They are going to try to define us. They're going to make the word patriot, they're going to turn the word patriot, you watch, they're going to turn the word patriot into a 4-letter word. You watch when they come back from recess in the halls of Congress and they go on with this insurrection crucifixion, you watch, trust me, other things that are going to happen. So we have to keep fighting. And I'll tell you, I'm like, if you see me around doing different things around this country, it's because, like I said, I refuse to give this country up. You need to do the same. You need to do the same.